Welcome back to another book chat. My name is Antrell. To all of you who might be new to the channel, hello. I have been really anticipating sitting down talking about some fall books, and I thought this is the perfect timing because we are approaching fall. August is almost out of here, or by the time that you see this video, it's probably already September. So it is fall season, and I thought it would be appropriate to talk about some fall thriller books, as well as I think it might be a spooky one in there, kind of. Yeah, that you can get into, or I could recommend to you that I feel like will be worthy. Definitely worthy. I had gotten so antsy that I had started to get into some of the books before this video because they just look so interesting, and I could not wait. All of these books are available in audio as well, so that's perfect for those who love audio books. So these are available in audio as well. So these books I'm anticipating on completing between the month of September and October. And yeah, I probably will be adding some more in, but this is quite a lot, you know. This is quite the recommendation, this video. So I'm not sure if I'll be adding any more, but I feel like I'll be influenced, right? Because October is so the season for me, like such the month for me. I love the month of October only because of it being the Halloween spooky season. And I feel like I need the vibes. So books fall in line with that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe some will be replacing some books. I don't know. But right now, this is what I have determined that I'm going to get into. So we will see. We will see. So if you're ready, let's get into some of these book recommendations because I can't wait any longer. I've waited long enough. So the first book is going to be The Haunted Forest Tour, y'all. The Haunted Forest Tour. This book is available in audio for sure. I've already completed this one. Yes, this was one of the books that I have already completed. And when I tell you this book was very, very bizarre, like, interesting, really good, and different. The book basically is about a train tour that people pay to come aboard, and it's not a small fee. It is rather expensive to get on this train, and the train basically takes you through a forest where there are all types of strange, not normal creatures, everyday animals, but they are super extra large and just enormous. They are not normal. And this train ride turns very, very sinister very quick. And all types of things start to happen. And it will keep you on the edge of your seat for sure. If you like spooky things, if you like thriller types of books, this is the book for you because you have a lot going on in this book. A lot. From the spooky forest to all of the strange things that are in this forest that were meant to entertain people, but they turn against the people that they were meant to entertain. You will love it. That's all I'm going to say about this one. I loved this book. I felt like it was very gory and spooky at the same time, and it puts you in a position where you're feeling as though you're in the scary movie itself or in the book itself. because I always treat books like scary movies, so, or like a movie. So forgive me for that. But it puts you in the mindset of being in the book itself and what would you do? It's a lot of those instances that are in this book. And I was spooked out. I was creeped out. But you guys will be the judge of it. But that is my first recommendation, a haunted forest tour. So you let me know what you guys think. If you've already gotten into this book, let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your opinion about this book here. This book absolutely, this book was twisted. So twisted. This is a thriller, and I completed this one as well. This one, it made me feel so unsettled. Basically, this book is about a mom who is supposed to pick her daughter up from school, but instead someone else kidnaps her daughter. And she becomes a part of a chain. Have you guys ever had a chain email or a chain text sent to you? And it's like, send this to the next person or yada, yada, yada will happen. That's what the chain is. That's what the chain is that's happening to this woman. She is in a chain, but she's in a real life chain where someone has her daughter. And if she doesn't do X, Y, and Z, this is what happens. You guys have to read this one for yourself. This one is so bizarre and so, it's just a lot. You absolutely will love it. I absolutely love this one. This one also, I felt like put me in the mindset of what would I do if this was to happen to me. This book was a lot because I know that my kids are a lot older, and I was just thinking, if I was in that parent's place, what in the world would I do at that moment in time? If you have read this book or listened to the audio, let me know. I want to hear what you thought about this book. So I feel like you guys might absolutely love these, but let me know in the comments if you have completed any of these books. I would love to hear your comments. The next book recommendation is going to be The Reformatory. So this book here is going to be it's been labeled a thriller. And I'm not quite sure. I think that it is a thriller, right? But people have mixed reviews. So this particular book, I had to get out some notes for this one. This particular book is based on true events. And that's what got me. So I'm like, is the thriller part maybe not a thriller, but more so of a, I don't know what I want to say for this one. I don't think that it's really a thriller. I feel like it's like maybe a historical thriller. Is that a thing? I'm not even quite sure, but maybe something like that. It's basically about a reformatory, a boy who has a situation and is sent to a reformatory for boys. And this book was based on a real reformatory called the Dozier School for Boys. This book tells the story of the experiences of the boys who actually was in this reformatory school and how the conditions were very bad and not livable. And a lot of wicked, bad things went on in this reformatory. Our next book is This Cursed House. And This Cursed House is supposed to be a gothic horror book. And I like the sound of that. I've never read a gothic horror book, but I am so interested to to read more. This will be a first time for me, but I've heard so many great things about this book and I'm excited. So this book is about a young lady who lived in Chicago, and this was based around in the 1962. So this is based in 1962. The woman took a job for a couple who she thought was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she thought that they were a Caucasian couple. And the job was located in New Orleans. And she finds out she's working for a black couple, which I think they are a mixed or biracial. No, they're a black couple. Yes, I had to remember. They're a black couple, but they are of lighter skin, and they can pass for Caucasian if they wanted to. But they have bought this young lady to their home to pass on something very sinister that has been brewing in their family. That is it. That is all I'm going to say. But this one right here, I absolutely cannot wait to get into because I feel like it's going to be juicy, good, and spooky, right? Spooky. I think it's probably going to have some voodoo in it. I'm looking to get into this one. This one is going to be really, really good, I feel like. And this one is available in audio as well. Our next book is The 9 Liars. So you guys, let me tell you something. I picked this one up totally for the cover. Isn't it giving fall vibes? Like, isn't it giving fall vibes? I feel like the leaves and everything on it and the color of it is giving and screaming autumn. I have to say a lot of these are giving Halloween, spooky colors, or even fall vibes. So yeah, I think this one is definitely giving me fall vibes. And this is not even the first book of this series. So this is a book series. And I totally did not know. So looking at the recommendations, I was like, oh my gosh, fall vibes. This book looks it, right? And I didn't go on to do my research to find out there are other books ahead of this one. I think this one might be the last of the series. I'm not sure if they follow each other, but I'll find out before I get started because I hate and I do not like to start a series and I'm at the very last book. I like to have it in sync. So hopefully this is not the last book, or I don't need the very first book to follow this one. I don't know. This particular book is about 9 friends who live who live together in Cambridge. And basically these 9 friends are bought into a mystery. And so I guess this could be like a mystery thriller, but yes, sign me up. Anything that's involving friends, because right here, the title, who's telling the lie? Who's telling the lie? Who is involved? Like, we have multiple characters at this point, and I love a multiple character book when there are many people involved because it keeps the plot interesting. If you know that this one is following the other series, let me know that before I start my research on it, because I'm not quite sure. But I will find out before I get into it because I would hate to get into it and I'm missing some parts. And this book also, if I don't know if I mentioned that, is available in audio as well. Okay, so our next book is going to be episode 13. So episode 13, I've heard so much about, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. This one is a thriller as well. And this is going to be about a group of researchers. And basically the researchers things are going to come up that are going to be revealing their insecurities. And with their insecurities come other things. It's going to be like ghost hunters type of deal, this book. So it's gonna be like a ghost hunters type of book where they're at a haunted location, and this haunted location has a lot of haunted history to it. So These explorers, researchers are there to get into those things, but I feel like a lot of the things are happening to them. So, in the process of doing their research. So, this should be very interesting. The cover just got me. Like, you guys know I'm a cover person. And I mean, what do we have going on here? Like, what's in that window? What is this all about? Like, that is freaking me out just by looking at that. And I just feel like that is what's capturing me. I'm a sucker for book covers. What can I say? What can I say? Here comes the October TBRs. A lot of these books are not going to be available until October. So let's see how quickly I can go through those other ones and then get to October. So the books are already ready to go for me. So the first book is The Intruder. The Intruder is going to be available in October. So this book is following a character named Tracy, who's the main character, who owns a cabin. Y'all, I just got back from a cabin, a cozy little cabin stay with my husband. And let me tell you something. I didn't think that cabins would freak me out. I don't think the cabin freaks me out. Well, maybe kind of, sort of, because here's the deal. If any of you have watched Friday the 13th, you know what I mean. So I wasn't too much freaked out about the cabin that I went to. I think it was pretty nice, real cozy, cute. But the woods, we were in the woods, y'all. Deep in the woods. Behind us, in front of us were woods. Side, by, left, right, there were woods. And I didn't realize how tall the trees were. And then at night, it looks very spooky. So, cabin books now I can have on my list as probably something that will freak me out because it'll probably put me in that moment. But anywho, getting back to the book. So our main character, Tracy, she owns a cabin in the woods, and a storm is coming, and she hears something knocking at her window. So this means that this is where the intruder situation begins. I don't know, y'all. I am looking forward to getting into this one. I like a good cabin, woodsy, thriller, horror type of deal. I love it. It is giving me spooky vibes, and I feel like this is going to do it. Anything with the intruder, why are you knocking at my door? And then something tells me she's probably not going to let this person in and they're going to just keep stalking the cabin. I don't know. I do not know. It doesn't come out to October, but I'm so interested in this one. I am so interested in this. This is another book that's going to be released in October. It's called The Hitchhikers. I don't agree with hitchhikers. Like, I mean, I know that people have to get around, they may not have the funds, the means, but I don't like it. I don't like when people hitchhike. It makes me very uneasy because I know nothing really good comes most of the time from hitchhiking. Possibly you might have some good Samaritans out there, but I just get so nervous with a hitchhiking situation. I just don't like it. This is about a couple on vacation. And this couple, they're out RVing, right? They're in their RV and they are visiting different locations and campsites. So they come across a couple who's hitchhiking. The Good Samaritan couple, they pick them up and they take them in. And, they pretty much show them, comfort. They take care of them. They help them out. And this turns from good to bad really quickly, y'all. The scenes start to get a little crazy and stuff starts happening. Y'all know I am going to be all over this one. I'm anticipating these October books more than anything. Excited? I'm excited. Our next book is called Boom Town, y'all. Boom Town. So they say that this book is described as Gone Girl meets P-Valley. Has any of you seen P-Valley? Okay. So if you have, okay. This is an adult thriller. Okay. So this has been labeled an adult thriller. It is for adults. So I think anybody under the age of 18, this would be not be good for. Well, it follows a dancer by the name of Charm. Charm is a daytime, well, is a day. Okay. It says a daytime dancer who goes missing. Her former a former dancer who's her friend, I'm assuming, by the name of Lyric, suspects that something more than a no call, no show is going on with her, that something sinister has happened. And Lyric has these feelings because she has another friend who's also gone missing. So I'm not sure if Charm is Lyric's friend or just that she was just working in the club as well. And she knew Charm, and she doesn't believe that it's just a no call, no show for her, that something else has happened because Lyric has had a friend that's gone missing as well. So this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I am anticipating this one. I like a good chain of events that you have to follow, dig, and like a mystery type of deal. I love those. Like with thrillers, you just never can tell. But I am looking forward to this one. I cannot wait to the month of October till this one is available. I feel like this is going to be a good one. Our last book is The Scammer. I immediately from the cover was like, okay, this is going to be different. But the details of the book, which makes me more interested in it, I cannot wait. So this book follows a freshman named Jordan. Jordan is ready to kill it. She's ready to kill it in her pre-law, prestigious, historical Black college in Washington, D.C. that she's in. Her roommate that she lives with invites, I think it's her brother, who is who used to be an inmate who has just been released, to live with them until he gets on his feet. And automatically Jordan doesn't feel at ease with this brother staying there, but he's there. And then Jordan's friend goes missing. I can't wait for this one, y'all. I absolutely cannot wait for this one. This one has said to be very, very good for those who have already completed it. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to these books. This is the October lineup. And when I tell you guys, I feel like I'm going to be very entertained in these couple of months. I have no excuse to even be in a bad mood or whatever. No, it could happen. No, but I feel like I will have the fall vibes going because these books I feel like will not disappoint. And I am so excited to get into these. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait. These books are all juicy and just sound so good. From the covers to the little synopsis and to the ones that I've already gotten into, I haven't been disappointed just yet. But you guys let me know. Have any of these books have you heard of? Have you already read? Have you already listened to? Let me know because I am so interested to know what you think about them and what's on your TBR and what books have you already completed since up to now. And give me some recommendations also. I am so loving what you guys have to say in the comments, and I love and I look forward to hearing them. So I will see you guys on the next video. Yeah, stay cozy and I'll see you next time. Bye.